Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to class. I feel like I'm so lazy. I can't get up and come over and sit on this slide across the floor. So good morning. We are going to start seated, so make sure you are warm and comfy. Sit up on a blanket if you want, or put a blanket on. Um, and then just come into your seat, sit well, kind of find the sit bones. Know that you never have to sit cross-legged, especially if it hurts your hips or your knees. And then take the shoulders up to the ears and squeeze them back. And do that two more times. Squeeze them up, back, and down. And then one more squeeze up and down. And then go ahead and close the eyes. I'm just going to read a little something from my deck of the Bird Almanac from Maria Popova. And this one seemed to really touch me this morning. It says, to stop running from living, burst the shell of the conscious mind. And oh Lordy, I'm sorry. It got dark. It got dark in here. Now I can't see it again. Let me start over. Sorry about that. To stop running from living, burst the shell of the conscious mind that conceals the larger truth of naked feelings. Then brave the fury of what is found there and choose love, laborious but gratifying in all its tender and terrible might, all its buoyant, boundless wonder. I really like that one. Choose love. So taking the breath in and exhaling it out and breathing in and letting it go. And as you do, as you focus on the breath, feel the shoulders start to melt away from the ears. Feel the chest start to rise and fall. Feel your body and your mind and your heart start to calm and come into the present moment. Good. Couple more breaths here. And then you can either keep the eyes closed or just let them flutter open. As long as it is okay for your neck, just very softly let the right ear drop down to the shoulder. Just soft here, no pulling, no pressing. And if you want the left fingertips, the opposite hand, just comes down to the floor. Relax your jaw if your teeth are clenching, soften that. And maybe feel a gentle stretch through the neck. And then tuck the chin down to the right corner of your chest. And take the left hand behind you just a little bit. Just no overreach here, just a little extra. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then take the head right down to the center of the chest. Try not to collapse the chest or round the upper back. Just let the back of the neck stretch. Take the left hand, let it come back to your knee. And then go over to the left. Your left ear to the left shoulder. Oh boy, you can see where my tight spots are. Your right fingertips maybe come down to the floor. Breathe. And then tuck the chin to the left corner of your chest. Let the right fingertips go behind just a little. And then bring the head to center. Let the hand come back to the knee. And bring the head up to neutral. Good. Roll those shoulders. And then just look over the right shoulder and center and look over the left. And center both hands behind the head, full support, as if you could pull that head off of the neck and maybe look up. Please don't do this if you have any vertigo issues or if it's just not appropriate. And press the elbows back, feel the back body engage, feel the front body open. And bring it back to neutral and let that go. Roll those shoulders out. It's amazing to me how tight it can get, especially when it's cold, right? So grab your strap. If you have a really long strap, you can probably double that. And by the way, if you're having any trouble with sitting on the floor, feel free to sit in a chair because we're going to be here just for a little bit. Um, and feel free to switch out those legs at any point. So take that strap nice and wide. You girls, Lynn, you might have to stagger, you'll see. And take the arms up and just bring them back behind. Good. And then notice most of us will take the wrists back, but just straighten the wrists so that they're not reaching back behind the arms. And stretch, and then notice if that head wants to come forward. See if you can bring the head back in space without lifting the chin. And then bend the elbows, take it behind your back. And up, take it back. And up, good, take it back. Good, two more, back. Whew, good, stretching all that out. And up, hold onto the strap right over your head, pull the strap apart. And then keep that pull apart as you take the strap down to your knees. And then reach it up. Bend the elbows, take it behind. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the strap, not super hard. And up. Exhale, behind. Inhale, up. Good. Pull it down. We've got two more. Take it up. And back. Try to keep that tension out of the neck. We're moving these muscles around, trying to loosen it up. Last one. And up and all the way down. And then just roll that out. Ooh, there we go. All right, take the same strap again if it's a long one and fold it in half. So a half again, so that it's kind of, roughly shoulder width apart. Sorry, I got to hang on to loose ends here. She can't do it. Okay, take that up, everybody. Take that behind your head. Again, don't hurt your shoulders or your wrists. Good. How is that, Lynn, on you? Is that okay? Good. And back. Try not to tuck your head when you bring that strap back. It doesn't have to go super low. Just one more. And up, pull that strap apart right over your head, like 20%. I'm not putting a ton of tension there. And then take the strap right in front of your chest and pull it back. So, especially when we're getting really tight in the shoulders and the neck and it's cold and all that stuff, we want to just move through this area. Good. Just one more. Pull it to your chest. Elbows are level with the floor and pull the strap apart and let that go. Good. Set your strap aside. Woo, and feel that. Good. Grab one of your blocks. Going to do a Betty favorite here, although we usually do it standing. So you've got one block. Again, switch out the legs if they're getting cranky. Take it in one hand, reach it behind. Now, the key here is not to dive, right? Try to keep the chest tall and take it out. Just 5 circles. Go slow, open up the chest and engage the back body. That's 3. Betty, you probably did these already this morning. 4. Good. Last one. Squeeze it back. Hold it in the middle and switch directions. You'll probably pretty quickly find out which shoulder is either tighter or looser. That's 3 and 4. Last one, 5. Good. I want you to take that block right behind you. Hold on to it with both hands and then press that block either to the floor or onto the floor if the arms are long enough. And just breathe. Again, notice the head, right? Are you kind of tucking forward? Did the chest start to cave in? Press the shoulders back and release. Shake that out. Whew. Good. Almost done with this little series. Block again. This time I want you to take it behind your head. Press the block to the back of the head. Press the elbows back and breathe. So the head's pressing back, but not lifting. The elbows are pressing back. Chest is getting a big old stretch here. And then grab the block, take it out right in front of your chest, open. And take it behind the head and open. Good. Just 3 on this side, open, right behind the head. Good. And center. This is the last one. Back and open. Take it to the center. Go the other way for 3. Open, behind, and open. I feel like a cheerleader. I made it. Now. And behind and center. Last one. Or air traffic controller. Open and center and release. Woo, good. Set that block aside. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Interlace those hands. Reach it up, stretch, and release. Well done, everybody. All right, last one of these for the shoulder for now. You're going to reach your right hand forward. Your left hand can just sit on your knee or your leg, wherever you're at. And it's like you're going to pull the strap back and bring it into a twist. So again, your option. And then reach forward. It's almost like you're pulling a cord back and making it a twist. Good. Pull back. Got 2 left. Exhale, pull, pull, pull. And last one here, pull and release. Good. Same thing, other side. You're going to purposefully pull that. Oh, I just had like 4 pops. Thank you, body. 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Last one here. And 5 and release. Good. Rub those hands together, everybody. And shake that out. Let's straighten one leg. If I'm mirroring here, it would be your right leg coming into Janu Sirsasana. You can take a block under the knee if you would like. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Roll the shoulders back, right? All the things we already know. With this pose, the collarbones go really wide, the shoulders stay wide. The head is not doing the pull here. It's more through the center of the chest. Big deep breath. Maybe roll those shoulders a little bit. Good. And then only if you want, if again, I'm mirroring here, take your left hand to the outside of your right foot or your right shin. Anywhere that makes sense for you. And then just take the right hand and bring it back a little bit, just so that the right shoulder can roll back some. And breathe. And then again, only if this forward fold makes sense to you, crisscross your wrists and hold on to the foot with both sides or the ankle or the shin. Keep those hands the way they are. Release. Come into eagle arms. Ooh. How's it get so tight? I think, when it's cold in particular, right? You start to kind of scrunch up and, to stay warm. And I shouldn't talk, right? Florida, we're babies. Good. Release. Take it up. Exhale to your heart. and let that go. Good. Straighten that one leg, shake it out. Let's come into Janu on the other side. Again, always cushioning your knee or changing the angle, right? If it hurts that knee. Inhale, reach up. Swan dive forward. Don't overdo it. Once you're there, draw the shoulders back. I kind of like to wiggle the shoulders here. It's like giving my body permission to loosen up a little bit. And find the breath. Try not to lead with that neck or the head. Good. And again, only if you want, take that opposite hand and reach for either the foot or the ankle or outside the knee. All of those work. Breathe. Bringing that left hand back just a little bit. You'll feel just a little bit more of a twist there by bringing it back. It's really right about at the level of my knee. And then take that left hand, crisscross your wrist. Feel free to hold on both sides. And then release, keep that crisscross, come into eagle arms and maybe some circles. Get everything loosened up here, go the other way. Good, back to center, release, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Straighten that other leg. Woo, good. Shake it out. Martin, I don't know if you're still on the porch. Flex the feet. Lift that chest, hands down to the sides. Just an easy Dandasana pose. We're almost done with the floor work. Big deep breath. Good. Keep the legs, reach the arms forward, and as if you could roll back. So really fire up the legs and then pull back and lean back. Good. And then don't overreach forward, right? Just take it back and pull and reach. Good. We got one left. Once you're there, hold right here. Good. Take the arms forward. Variation here, a boat pose. Legs are straight. They're fired up. The chest is lifted. Everybody looks good. And release. Well done, everybody. Shake all that out. Have your blocks toward the front of your yoga mat. And let's come to table pose. Always, always cushion those knees. Oh. Good. So we're up at table pose and just a couple little cats and cows. And I said this last class, I think Wednesday, I wouldn't overdo the cat part, right? Because we do live in this kind of rounded forward, shoulders forward, head forward thing. So I've been really limiting the over rounding in the upper back and shoulders and neck. Good. Just one more. And release. Right leg presses back. Left leg presses back. Getting that warm up started. Plank pose. Please know you can drop those knees to the floor. Press away from the floor. Keep the shoulders nice and wide. Belly tones in. Lower one knee. Lower the other knee. And then either child's pose or hero pose. Or if you can, if your feet are willing, sit up and or just flip the toes under, even in child's pose, to stretch out the backs of the feet. Please don't do that if it's really painful. And come on forward. Good. Left leg presses back, belly tones in, right leg presses back. A second plank here. Hang in there. Breathe. Press away from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower one knee, lower the other. Again, if you can, either flip the toes under, or I know a lot of us, the knees don't allow this, but release and lean back. And then lift the knees a little bit. So stretching the backs and the fronts of the feet. Oh, yeah, this is just This is so much fun right here. Oh, and release. Well done, everybody. Come on back. Almost done with this. Right leg goes back. Lift the leg. Take the right or the left arm out. Balancing table. And I really like this same side action for core work. So the left elbow comes to the left hip as the right knee comes to the right elbow. Staying on the same side instead of crossing. 2, go slow. 3, and 4, and 5. Hand down. The foot goes down. We're back to plank. Getting that stuff out of the way early. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Again, the pose of your choice. Either flip the toes under, check the pinky toes, make sure they're part of it. Breathe. Come on back, second side, and we're done with this. Left leg goes out, level the hips, everyone. The right arm goes out. Remember, same side, so bringing it back and out. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hand down. Plank pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Last foot stretch here. Lean back. If you can, the knees lift a little bit. And release. Well done, everybody. Step forward, right leg. Go ahead and bring the blocks into play. Been appreciating my blocks more and more these days. Squeeze the back glute. Just come into a nice, easy lunge here. Hands come to your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Turn the palms forward, pull down. And up. We've been doing a lot of upper body work lately, a lot of chest work and heart opening work. Good. Last one, pull, reach forward and back. And 2, and 3, almost there. 4, and 5, well done. Take those hands down, straighten or begin to straighten the front leg. You might have to walk the front foot forward a little bit or the back knee back. Breathe. Big stretch here. Bend that front knee. Listen up. You're going to kickstand. Careful here with your knee. You're going to kickstand it all the way to the side. And then take your hand back to the right knee and come up. So you've got one leg going straight back. And if it doesn't work, right, Miss Betty, you just do what you can with those knees. Your right hand's on the knee. Take the left arm up and reach over. Good. Big stretch here. And release. Good. Take it back to center. I know that can be a little tricky on the knee. Reach the right leg back and just take the left foot forward. Keeping it nice and simple to start. Hopefully everybody's getting warmed up. Squeeze that back glute. Ooh. Take your hands to your knee. Open up the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Good. This time you're keeping the palms facing each other. Pull down and squeeze and up. This is 2 and 3. Good. 2 more. 4 and 5. Reach forward. Palms stay in. Pull it straight back. And 2 and 3. Good. 4. Last one. 5. Release. Hands down. Straighten the front leg. Excuse me. And release. You're going to kickstand that right leg straight to that back side. The left one stays at that 90 degrees. Come on up. Your hand or forearm stay on that leg. And we stretch over. Good job, everyone. Release. Hands back to your block. Straighten up that leg. Lift your right leg. Feel that nice big stretch along the back. You can keep that knee down if you want. The left foot is forward. Hands come up to your knee. Lift up through your chest. Take the arms up. Good. Breathe. Reach forward. Palms face down. Pull back. Yep, this is a tougher one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hands go right to your block, straight in the front leg. Oh, that feels better. The chest can head toward that leg, but again, try not to lead with the head. Try to keep it all nice and even with your spine. Bend the front leg. We're just going to switch sides. So dropping the right knee and stepping forward right. Lift that knee off the floor. Hold here. Remember, the back knee can stay on the floor. Hands come to your thigh. Lift up. Take the arms up. Turn the palms forward. You're going to do kind of big, almost like snow angels, right? Big in and big up. Big out to the side and up. 3 and 4. Good. Last one. 5. Reach it forward. Go wide and open. Go big and wide. 3. The more we move the arms, it's more challenging the balance. And out. Good. Hands down. I know that one was a lot. Straighten the front leg. Oh, that feels good. The other thing about when it gets chilly, right, is we can really, one, we move a little less often, and our muscles just get colder, they get tighter. All right, bend that front leg, walk the blocks forward, push off, step forward, walk the blocks even more forward and come into kind of basically an L shape. Tone the belly in. You can drop the chest, but keep the hands high up on your blocks. Bend the knees. Keep your hands and arms extended. Level out the head if your head was kind of dropping. Just level it out so you're looking at the floor. You're in a nice big squat here. And then one hand to one knee, other hand to the other knee. Come all the way up. Good. Shake everything out. You can probably move your blanket out of the way for now. And if your blocks are off mat like mine, just bring them back. Good. Roll your shoulders, everybody. Nice mountain pose. Feet are parallel. You're feeling that big, nice opening through the chest, shoulders. Breathe. Just one arm up. And back down. Good. Other arm up. Squeeze. And down. Both arms up. And down. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Breathe again, just hanging out here. Soften the knees. Step back, right leg. Take your hands to your knee. Go nice and slow. Inhale the arms up. Find your breath. Take the hands to the heart and just press into those hands. Lower down, hands back to your block, straight in the front leg. Maybe wiggle the front hip a little bit, right? Finding that opening now that we're a lot more warmed up. The hands, the elbows can soften, the chest can come lower. Bend that front leg. Push off and step forward. Bend both, inhale up. Exhale, heart. Release those hands, mountain pose. Take it up. Exhale down. Left foot steps back. Remember, you can always bring those knees to the floor when we're doing this kind of stuff. Hands come to your knee. Make sure that pose is wide enough. Inhale, take the arms up. Just a really easy lunge here. Take those hands to your heart. Press the elbows out. Release, hands come down, straighten the front leg. Again, you can soften and go lower if that makes sense. Bend that front knee, step forward, and inhale all the way. Exhale to your heart. And hopefully you're feeling like this kind of getting just a little looser, a little more mobile. All right, so second round here. If you're getting warm over on that end, you know where the remote is. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down. Soften and step back right leg. We've been here already. We're going to add on. Hands come to your knee. Open up the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. And breathe. Checking that front knee, making sure it's straight ahead. Pressing through the back leg. Hands come to your heart. Press the elbows out as you push the hands in. Lower down. Been here already. Straighten the front leg. A little bit of a pyramid pose. One, you're going to stay here too. Bend the front knee. Walk the blocks forward. Lift your back leg. Find your breath. Bend the front knee. If you can, you're going to step back. Walk your blocks back. Yep, good. And then turn the back foot to the side position. Left hand to left knee, warrior two. Breathe. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose. Bend the front knee, everybody. Look at those blocks. Hands come back to your blocks. Straighten that back foot. Push off. Inhale up. Exhale hard. And let it go. Shake it out again. All right. Second side, if I can remember everything, maybe my girls here will help. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, down you go. Just feel the opening here, right? Feel that nice forward fold. Soften the knees, step back, left leg. Starting in a lunge, make sure those feet are wide enough. Take your hands to your knee. Lift the chest, press through the back heel, and take the arms up. Hands come to your heart. Press the elbows away. Big deep breath here. Release, take it up. Exhale, hands to your block, straighten the front leg. Maybe wiggle that hip out a little bit. I can usually find where it's tight if I just wiggle some. Breathe. Bend that front knee, optional. Walk the blocks forward to step that back leg up. Or lift, really, not step. Bend the front knee, slowly lower that back leg. Walk your blocks back. Turn the back foot to the side position. Take your hand to your knee, up you go. Warrior two, pressing that back leg out. Nice big deep breath. And then straighten the front leg, triangle pose. That's it. Soften that front knee. Look at your blocks. Take those hands to your blocks. Straighten your back foot. Push off and step forward. Inhale up and exhale, release. Whew, good job, everybody. Just shake that out. And find mountain pose. Nice solid pose here. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze through the inner legs. Deep breath in, deep breath out, maybe. Close the eyes and just feel the slight balance work here. Good. And release. Come on back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step back with the right leg. Here we are again. Want you to do a little short hop up. Drop the back heel in slightly, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. So that front leg is straight, but not overly. If you want to lower your blocks, go ahead. Breathe. Good. So when you're here, and this is a beautiful place to be, it's a really nice stretch opening for the hamstrings. Or this is a little more balancy. You're going to take the right hand block and bring it in toward that left foot. So you have a block on either side of your foot. So one, you're going to stay there, or two, you're going to crisscross your wrists. Or really, it's your forearms. And breathe here. So it's going to just throw the balance a little bit. It's a little play on a reverse triangle. Not exactly, but a little bit of a play there. Breathe. Bend that front knee. Tricky here. Come on up. Crisscross those arms and stay in eagle pose. Eagle arms, really. Just take a look which arm you crisscrossed. It should have been, ideally, hopefully, it's your right arm closest to you. Release, come back down. Whew, yep, I know. Uncross. Walk that right block out. Bend your front leg. Step forward. Bend both and come on up. Exhale, heart. Press the elbows away. Lift that chest. And release. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale all the way down. Soften and step back, left leg. So you can always start in that lunge, but short hop up and straighten the front leg. And just pause here for a second. This is a really lovely spot to be. I love pyramid pose for the lengthening aspect of it. So one, you're here, or two, you're going to walk the left hand block in. Make sure the back foot is really solid so that you don't lose your balance. And then again, if you want, crisscross. Try to make sure whichever arm was behind before is now in front. So for me, my right arm is further forward. Breathe here and just notice, right, how weird it is to me that you can just crisscross your wrists and your leg starts going, what the heck? Breathe. Good. A little, go ahead and bend that front knee. Use your core. Come up. Whoo, and eagle arms. Front knee is bent. It's soft. See if you can stay. You're unleashing the hands. Come on down. Woo. Yep, land on those blocks. Undo your hands, everybody. Bend your front knee and step forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. And shake that out. Everybody good? Good, good. Arms out to the sides. Turn them up, turn them down. And breathe. Whew, couple more. Getting those babies moving. And then crisscross, take your left under your right. Again, a mirroring reach. And we know hopefully by now, right? Eagle arms, if you're new to me, don't have to touch the hands together. You can go backs of hands. You can keep it separate. You can keep the elbows separate. Breathe. And just maybe turn the head a little bit side to side. Just soften that again. Remember which one is on top. Let's switch. Inhale up. Exhale out. Let's crisscross the other way. And breathe. Maybe turn the head just a little. Release, take it up. Exhale, hands to heart, press in and squeeze. And then release. All right, we're gonna do 2 balance poses before we get moving. So you might wanna be near a wall. And you're gonna need at least one of your blocks nearby. But we'll start with what I think might be the little easier one, the little gentler one. So the first one, we're gonna take those hands to our hearts and then press in. So we've got a lot of stability in the upper body, right? And the chest is lifted. Good. Shift into one leg and just lift the other leg out to the side. And breathe. Push into the hands, everybody. And then whichever leg you chose, move the hands in the opposite direction. So now if my lifted leg is my right one, I've moved my prayer hands to the left shoulder. So just the opposite shoulder. Come back to middle and release. So we're trying to work with opposites here from a balance standpoint. So same thing, push into your hand. Lean into the other leg. Take the leg out. Push into your hands and then move the hands to the opposite shoulder. Yep, find your pose. Squeeze the standing leg, everybody. Push into the hands and center and release. Good. So that is balance pose number 1. You can do that one again. Balance pose number 2. We've been doing eagle arms all class. So we're going to see if we can bring it into eagle pose. Going to use a block. So again, if I'm mirroring here, take the block to the outside of your left foot. Take the hands to the hips. And then just step over, right leg steps over, and the toes land on the block. And then both knees bend. That is really, really important. Squeeze the thighs. Keep the back knee bending into the front knee. Take the arms out. Good. So if it is your right leg in the front, it's your right arm that goes under. Taking it to your version of eagle arms. Breathe, squeeze, and then see if you can sink. So again, variation here. Squeeze the legs. And stand up. And release. That's a cool version. I like that one. Take the block to the other side. Roll the shoulders. Hands come to your hips. You're going to step that left leg to your block. It's not a flat foot. You're on the ball mound. And then bend the back knee so that you're in a little squat. Arms go out. Again, if it's your left leg on top, it's your left arm that goes under. Breathe. And then if the knees allow, sink down into a really nice little squat. And come up. Release. Same thing, other side. Block is optional on this one. So either you're going to use that block again. Excuse me. Before we do the full pose, just think about it, right? So you can go big toe, right? Little toes on the floor. You can do ankle to shin, or you can wrap. It's gonna depend on both knees and balance. And I encourage you to be near a wall if you want. So knees are soft, hands come to your hips. Take whichever leg you want to start with, wrap, and then decide, can I be on block, toes to the floor, shin, find your balance, arms go out, whichever leg is on top, that same side arm goes to the bottom. Breathe, feel free to sit a little if you want. And release. Well done, everybody. Whew, good, shake it out. Same thing, other side. Always starting in mountain pose. So I like to kind of just soften, bouncing into both knees. And then when you're ready, wrap the other side to your level. Arms out, arms in. Breathe. And release. Whew. Good job, everybody. Go ahead and go wide on your mat. Shake, shake, shake those hips. And come into a nice forward fold. You can use your blocks here. Just let everything stretch. Come halfway up. Turn the toes out or the heels in, bend the knees, press the knees out to the sides. One hand to each knee. Come on up, everybody. And step those legs together. Well done. Come on back. Just have your stuff near you for later. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, spread the weight into your hands. Maybe pedal a little. Breathe. And then lower the knees to the floor. And any pose that makes sense to you. Hero, child's puppy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then come to a seat. Come to a seat. I know. Some of you got a little comfortable there. Dig those heels into your mat, everyone. Hold on, little sip of water. Colored water tea. Dig the heels into your mat. Knees are bent, arms are out. So we did this straight legged. We're going to do it bent knee. You're going to pull and back as if you're rowing a boat. And pull. And 3. And 4. Good. 5th one we hold. 5. Straighten the arms. Lift that chest. Dig into the heels and try to pull the heels back. Boat pose. Lift one leg. And lower. Lift the other. And lower. Lift the first. Grab opposite hand. And again, foot, shin, knee. Breathe. Take the other arm back and behind. Crisscross your wrists. Hold. Big stretch here. And release, arms out. Woo. Lift that second side. Grab your foot, your shin, your knee. Take that other arm back. Good, crisscross. Breathe. Release, lower, boat. Come back one more. Lift both if you can. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let go. Roll it over. Deep breath. Good. Come on down to your backs. I would have at least, I'd probably have everything nearby because when we get to Shavasana, we don't want to have to sit back up again. That's what I'm thinking. Good. Dig those heels in. Yep. If you've got socks, put your socks on, your sweater on, whatever it is that you need. Take those arms out, roll the shoulders back, and come down, 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 all the way to the floor. And just take the arms into cactus. Your feet are on the floor, your knees are bent. Let the arms slide up, think snow angels, and down. Just moving those arms again. Couple more. Notice when you bring the elbows down to your sides, the chest will rise up a little. Last one. And then take both arms, wrap them around you. Maybe the fingertips will come all the way back toward the shoulder blades. And then notice which elbow is on top, switch, wrapping those fingers around. And release that side. Good. Bring the left knee to your chest. Interlace your fingers behind your left knee. Straighten the right leg. So for a moment, the knee is up close to chest. The right leg is long. It is active. And then I want you to hang on to that left leg, but push the left leg away from you. So again, it's actually a little bit of a core exercise, but it's also stretching that shoulder, neck, arm. Good. When you're here too, the right leg's just going to lift an inch or two. You can flex and point your feet. You can circle. Lower the right leg, bring the left leg back to chest, and then just straighten it up to the ceiling. You can walk the hands up toward the ankle if you want, but don't need to. You can keep it right behind your knee. And then one more time, crisscross your wrists and just wrap the fingers around that leg. Release, knee to chest. Switch sides, bring the right leg in, straight in the left. The hands go behind the knee, behind your right knee. You're drawing that right knee to your chest. And then you're going to pull that right leg away from you. Lift the left leg. Just breathe here. Lower that left leg. Bring the right knee back to your chest. Straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Feel free to walk those hands closer to your ankle. And feel free to crisscross. Kind of an interesting thing to see if you can find your fingers on the back side. Release, bend that knee, bring it to chest. Both knees to your chest. Allow the knees to roll to the left, coming into a nice little twist. Nice and easy, everyone. And center, go to the other side. And back to center. All right, let us prepare for Shavasana. If you have blocks, I just love them behind my thighs if that works for you. And then if you happen to have a blanket or something nice, warm and cozy, grab that and put it on. And then once you feel really, really comfortable, maybe the hands rest on the belly, the shoulders soften toward the floor, the elbows rest on the floor. We find ourselves fully supported by our mat, by the earth, by our community, and by our willingness to choose love over and over again. Quiet the mind. Let all the tension go. Soften down even more. For those of you who are ready, just deepen the breath a little bit. Maybe wiggle the feet and then bend the knees, letting your feet come to the floor. From there, the knees come to chest. Maybe rock the knees side to side until those knees roll to one side, curling all the way over into fetal pose. And then as you're ready, coming all the way up. Coming back to a seat, roll those shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Bow to your own inner strength and wisdom, finding balance along the way. Namaste, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.